Hello everybody, welcome back. Seems like it's been forever since I've been able to do an update video here at the camp, New Hope Camp here in Puerto Maldonado. It's been a while. I was home on furlough for 3 months and then came back for just a short while and then had to head home because my grandmother passed and went to be with the Lord. So it's been quite a while. It's been 4 or 5 months, I think, since I've been able to come out here and actually work at the camp and do a video and give you guys a quick update as to what's happening out here. We're continuing to work, continuing to get some things done, and we're excited about some of the progress that has been made. And so today I'm going to take you guys around, let you see a little bit of the progress that has been made here at the camp and what our plans are here for the future. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel so that way you get notifications whenever I do upload other videos about the camp, and you'll be able to stay up to date with what we're doing here. And thanks again for all those who are praying and who give faithfully each month so that way we can make this dream a reality to have a Christian camp here in Puerto Maldonado for the tens of thousands of kids that are here who haven't had a chance to hear the gospel yet. And so thanks so much for your prayers and for those who are financially supporting us. So one of the main projects that we've been working on out here at the camp has been this 1,000 square foot garage. It's been quite a project. It's taken a little bit of time to be able to get done just through some different challenges with workers not showing up and just having other jobs that they needed to go to. But thankfully yesterday they were able to finish up the last little bit of the wall that needed to get put up. We already have the main door on the building as well as a side door that I'll show you here in a minute. And it's coming along. We have a couple little odds and ends things that we need to get done, but I'd say we're right about 90% completed with the garage, and super thankful for that. It's going to be a great place for us to be able to store supplies, building materials for when we get ready to do another project, be able to store building supplies for when we have groups come down to help us with different projects. And overall it's just a nice place, especially if it's raining, for us to be able to get under some shade and also be able to get under some protection from the heavy rains that we get here during rainy season. So yeah, I'm going to take you guys around, let you get a good look at the garage, and then we're going to move on to one of the other projects that we've been working on here the last couple weeks. So one of the things that we did decide to do, which is great for helping to protect the building from rain and the sort, is we did go ahead and put a small sidewalk that runs the whole way around the building, and that helps with rain, to be able to keep the rain from getting in, and just overall protects the garage. Over here you can see the side entrance door that we have put on the garage here. It still needs a coat of paint. It's just got the primer on it. But this is going to allow us to be able to have access into the garage without having to open the main door. So that's really nice, and looking forward to getting that painted up and completed. So as you can see here, we have a ramp to be able to drive vehicles or equipment up into the garage. Still have some leftover grading and finishing that needs to be done out here. Once we get the actual building project done, then we'll be able to come in and be able to work on that kind of stuff. Here you can see the giant garage door that we have. I believe it's about 15 feet tall and at least 15 feet wide. It's a very large door. I wanted to have one big main door so that way we have plenty of space to be able to get in any piece of equipment that we might need to get in here. Sorry that the garage is a little bit of a mess. Still a construction zone, but here you can see the main garage door, and this garage door is actually on rollers, which allows it to be moved fairly easy, and it just rolls over into place, and then we have the capability to be able to lock it shut so that way nobody can just open it up. As you can see, fairly large area that we have here. Like I say, it's about 1,000 square feet, and once we get this all finished up and cleaned out, it's going to be a a great place to store all the equipment that God is providing for us that we're going to need, and also be able to have a little work area and also an area where we can store our tools and things that we need here at the camp. So, Lord willing, once we get this all finished up and the project's done, then we'll be able to work on maybe putting some workbenches in here and some tool storage and other items in here to make it even more functional. But overall, very excited about this. Very excited of the progress that we've been making. The building has held up great. We've had quite a few very strong storms come through here at the beginning of the rainy season with lots of high winds that was blowing the tin roofing off of people's houses, and God's been good. This building's held up great. We haven't lost any tin roofing and haven't experienced any damage whatsoever to this building. So really excited. Hopefully here in the next week or so we'll be able to knock this out and begin working on the next project on the list. So one of the things that you may be able to see behind me is that there's not a whole lot of grass out here at the camp right now. And that's because about a month ago, one of my neighbors decided to burn their property, and they burned all the camp property as well. And we're really thankful God protected us through all of that. We didn't lose anything major. We lost a couple little things in the fire, but nothing drastic, and God protected all of the buildings and the projects that we were working on. And it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise now that there's not a whole lot of grass. It allows us to be able to do some cleanup on the camp, get some of these little scrub trees that are starting to grow up, cut down, and also be able to fill in some holes that we have around on the property. So anyhow, always something going on around here to make life interesting. So behind me you can see one of our newest projects. About a month ago we dug a well out here at the camp, and the first well that we dug, we went down 40 meters and didn't hit any water at all, which is extremely rare here. Normally they hit water at 5 or 10 meters. So we had to dig another well. We only moved about 15 or 20 feet away from the first well, and we dug a second well, and God blessed us with water. And so what you can see behind me is we've built a water tower. It's about 16 feet tall, and we're going to have two 2,500 liter tanks on the top and a 2,500 liter tank on the bottom as a sediment tank. So the water will go into the sediment tank down below, and then it'll get pumped up into the two 2,500 liter tanks up top. And that's going to give us a lot of water to be able to use here at the camp. We're talking over 1,000 gallons of water in storage ready for use. And we're excited to be able to get this project done so that way we can start working on a septic system, start working on some bathrooms with running water. And this was the first step, and we're really excited that God allowed us to be able to find water here on the property. And right now we're pumping out the well to be able to get any of the leftover dirt and sand that is in the well still out, so that way the water will clear up enough to where we can test it and then eventually use it here at the camp. So really excited about that. I'm going to take you over and let you see the water tower and also the well that's being pumped and some of the other stuff that the guys are doing. So really excited about the whole well and how God's working through all that.